Guys, welcome to today's video. Just a really quick one. Wanted to share with you my little backup compass here, a Silva Pocket Compass. Now, I guess the reason I got this is I like to have a backup compass. I use a compass as my primary source of navigation. And over the years, I've gone through a few of those little button compasses which you put on your watch strap, and each time they've kind of failed, or when I put it next to an actual compass, they didn't seem anywhere near accurate enough. So I went on the hunt for something a little bit different, and I found this little Silva Pocket Compass. And apart from it being accurate and always seeming to work, it's got a little thermometer here on the side, so a nifty little feature as well, just to see what the temperature is. Now, in terms of the specs, this thing weighs in at 16 grams on the website. It actually weighs in at 15 grams on my kitchen scales. It's made out of entirely out of plastic. It doesn't have any compass markings on the surface. If I can show you there, focus. But you can see obviously the north, south, east, and west, and then slightly more increment markings here with your north, west, and in between there as well your northwest. So you do have a little bit of detail in terms of being able to take a very rough bearing. Again, this is a backup compass. It's definitely not going to be my primary compass. With the thermometer, you've got a pretty big temperature range. So on the Fahrenheit side, I don't know if this will be picked up by the camera, but on the Fahrenheit side, you've got from 120 down to minus 20. On the Celsius, you've got from 50 down to minus 30. Pretty big range and a bit of a mixed blessing. It's all well and good to see if you're going to be in those extreme temperatures, but because of the size of this thing and the wide range, it's hard to get a detailed temperature. I can get it down to about 3 or 4 degrees and it seems pretty accurate. But I think if they cut it down to, say 35 or 40, and I'm talking about Celsius, down to maybe about minus 15, minus 20, it'd just be better kind of resolution. So you more finer breakdown of the numbers, and it would be a little bit more useful. But, it's there for more novelty's sake, just to see what temperature it is. You probably don't need anything that accurate, but if I had to be picky, that's something I would say. In terms of functionality, it's pretty much what you see is what you get. There's no rotating bezel here or anything like that. It's just a compass, a thermometer, and you've got your little keychain and also a carabiner here, which I forgot to mention, these two parts are actually metal. Now, this thing is so small, it's so light, it's easy to clip onto the side of a pack, which is the way I've been carrying it, or chuck in your pocket. It costs about 20 bucks here in Australia, potentially a little bit cheaper over in America. It's not a large investment to have a pretty dependable, pretty accurate compass, backup compass, along with a temperature gauge. So, when I saw this, I thought, why not? I'd give it a go, and been pretty happy with it. In fact, I generally have this clipped onto my day pack. So my everyday pack I take to work, I take to the gym, etc. So it's just a nifty little thing to have, and it makes finding a zipper or something on your pack a little bit easier, which is exactly what I use it for on, the zipper that I use, the main zipper for the pack. I have this clipped on, and it's just easy to find and pull. So yeah, it's a great little bit of kit, which is nice and cheap and multifunctional. So perfect. Now, in terms of the downsides, there's not too many. If you want to be picky, like I was beforehand with the thermometer, you could say that, it'd be good if it had a smaller range so you could get a more detailed readout. The other thing is there's nothing protecting the plastic here, which covers the compass face, so it can be quite easy to scratch. But this has been living on the outside of all my packs for quite a while now, and I've had no real issues. Again, you're not going to be doing any fine detailed navigation, so if there's a few scratches here and there, I really honestly don't think it's going to make a difference. So that about wraps it up. That's all I have to say about this Silva Pocket Compass. Great little bit of kit, doesn't cost too much, and does what it says on the box with the bonus of that thermometer. So really nifty little bit of gear, and something that will be sticking around on the outside of my pack. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. A thumbs up would be greatly appreciated if you got something out of this video. It really helps the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But until then, as always, happy trails.